You were made and born to be a boss. That's why you end up quitting your jobs all the time. We were made to be bosses. We were made to be entrepreneurs. I mean, look at the Father. He's a creator. So it's just like, why are we not tapping into our potential? Why we're not unlocking our potential? We need to stop playing and actually get to work. Because working for other people, y'all know, it's ghetto. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Anna. In today's topic, we're going to discuss about you were made to be a boss. You were born to be a boss. So 4 years ago, I had came across a old memory on Facebook, an old status. So it mentions that I was born to be a boss because I keep quitting all my jobs. And then, my friend had tagged me on it and I had commented. I was like, I swear I'm not made for this. That was 4 years ago. That was 2020. We're in 2024 and I still feel the same way. I still feel the same way. I think, not even I think, I know I came to acceptance like, I'm not made for this. I'm not made for this. I've been working since I was 16, and it's crazy how some people can tolerate working for people and dealing with all that extraness. Like, it's not opportunities for us to actually be our own boss. And it's easier than ever. People are showing it to us every day. Like, it's easier than ever. And I'm just looking back like, wow, it's crazy. 4 years later, even though I was been feeling that way, 4 years later, I still feel the same way. I had literally quit a job a few weeks ago because I don't have time dealing with, like, it's one thing you're dealing with the patients and customers versus dealing with your coworkers. Why make it harder than it needs to be? And it's so crazy how sometimes I be thinking some of these jobs be having potential. I'm too busy looking in potential in jobs versus looking at potential within myself. And what can I do? What can you do? Are you looking at potential in yourself? Are you creating? What are you doing within your time? And I know, we got bills to pay, I'm trying to tell you, I know I'm not the only one trying to be the only one. We got bills to pay, and we're looking for jobs. It's whatever. You gotta do what you gotta do, cause hey, y'all not the only one. In the meantime, what are you doing within your whole 24 hours? What are you doing with your whole 24 hours? And sometimes it'd be a shocker for me, like, wow, because I remember, I think after a few weeks I had quit, right? I remember I was thinking to myself, when I was actually working, right? So when I was working, I was like, dang, I wish I had more time for YouTube and this and that. Like, I could have been recording right now. I could have done this. I could have done that. I could have this, that. All the things I could have done within my 8 hours. Now that I'm not working, and that was a few weeks after I had quit, I wasn't doing nothing. I wasn't doing nothing with my life. I felt like I needed to get on that. Like, I need to hurry up and find another job because I need the money to come in. I need to. Instead of taking a step back and actually reflect on myself, like, what do you want to do for real? Innovate. Innovate. What do you want to do for real? I'm too busy looking for something that I don't even want to look for. It's like we're really wasting our time when it comes to looking for these jobs, like, doing these jobs interviews. I remember I was so over, like, I think it's 2020 or 2021. I was so over going to these jobs interviews. Oh my gosh, like, y'all, it was draining. It was draining. And it was draining the fact that, like, I felt like there was no purpose in me doing it. I just knew I had to do it because I had bills to pay. I didn't even look at the concept of, like, let me go ahead and get this job for me to pursue my dreams. Let me go ahead and get this job for me to actually make my dreams come true, or get this business going, get this YouTube going. I was just thinking about bills. That's it. Bills, that's all. I need to pay these bills. I can't. I came from a scarcity mindset when it came to looking for a job. And when I actually get into that job, it could be like the most, like, laid back, chill job or whatnot. I didn't fulfill anything. I didn't fulfill anything. I didn't fulfill anything at all. Like regarding within my dreams, regarding within my goals, my vision boards was just hanging in my wall. And every day I would look at my vision board, right? And I would say, man, I'm so ready to be a boss. Like, I'm so ready to do this. I'm ready to do that. All right. Hey, thank you guys for calling. I never placed my dreams and my goals into a pedestal. Like, it was never an intention for me. And it's funny that, like, when we actually work, our goals and our dreams are out of our hands. And those are for the people who don't like make their goals and their dreams their pedestal. Some people who actually work, they actually after work, they get into their goals and their dreams. And I was there too, short amount of time. And then went straight back to that habit. It was like far within my reach. Now that, like, I'm currently not working, and I'm constantly keep looking, but I'm to the point that I don't even want to look. I don't even want to look. I don't want to look. I don't want to look. Cause I know for a fact, I know I don't want to work for nobody. I know this. I know what I want to do. I know what I'm here and I know what I'm here for. you know? And it's a beautiful like, how they be saying it? Like, I forgot. It's in the tip of my tongue, but you know what? Let's go ahead and move on from it. But what do you want to do with your life? Like, what do you want to do? Like, what is your purpose? What do you Cuz I know I'm not the only one like feeling this way. I know the ones who watching, like, we're not made for this. We're gonna leave it to the elites, okay? Like, we're gonna leave it to the elites. But for the ones that know I'm talking, because I know I'm not the only one, like, I just can't do it anymore. But you know what I can do? I'm gonna go ahead and pursue my goals and dreams full time. I'm gonna go ahead and make things happen full time. I'm gonna go ahead and create full time. I'm gonna go ahead and building knowledge full time. let me use let me use that time frame. Let me use that same time frame when I was working, and I had mentioned that, oh, I don't have time for it, I don't have time for it, now I have time for it. Now I have all the time. I have 24 hours in my hands. And I know y'all, like, it can be like a surreal thing, like, oh, it gives more of a reflection or regarding within you're responsible for you're fully responsible within what you do and how you move with your whole 24 hours. Whole 24. And now the 8 hours that you was given to a job, now you're unemployed. What are you going to do with your whole 24 hours? And these are for my procrastinators. Cause I was there. I was in that like grudge. I was in that like whole pit. Like, I didn't want to do anything. I'm just like, dang, I should look for another job. I was just stressing. I was stressing myself out. And I was like, I should look for another job. And then I'll actually like stay focused on my business for real. I'll stay focused on YouTube for real, like this, that. But I've been saying this for years. I never showed up until this year. But I looked in my journal, and I think around like June, I had wrote down like, I'm ready to like, do this thing. I'm ready to like show up on YouTube 3 times a week, this and that. 5 months later now, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. It's funny, like, you need to make a decision on, are you for real about your goals and your dreams? Are you gonna make it happen? It's a decision, not just words, not just talking. It's a decision, it's a commitment. Do you want that change? Y'all, time is flying. So I ain't gonna lie to y'all today. I don't know. I don't. I feel like I don't know what I did, but I know for a fact. I know when it comes to that time, there was a certain time I need to get out my house, come in here, and talk to the camera, and I'm gonna go ahead and edit everything and just start posting. Y'all gonna see me. Y'all gonna see me, and I want to see y'all. I want to. I'm. Look, y'all. I want y'all to see me as a proof and example. This girl here, if she can do it, I can. Oh yeah, I can. Cause the people who know me, they know me. You know. And but I'm growing. Don't I ain't gonna discredit myself like that, okay? Cause I ain't no lazy. I ain't no lazy. I don't curse. I don't curse here, so I can't even say I ain't no lazy. Mm-mm-mm. I'm working on stop cursing. Cursing ain't cute. I ain't trying to curse my life. All them cursing people like normalizing these days. I'm like, I'm trying to work on my curse. I ain't trying. I ain't trying to have a potty mouth. I don't want to curse anything in my life, honey. I want to bless it. I want to bless it, honey. But all jokes aside, any job that you have, you don't feel fulfilled because you're not meant to be there. You're not meant to be an employee. You're not. You're not. I know I'm not. I came down to that decision. Like, yeah, I'm not meant to be an employee. Because I remember when I was like, I think in high school and stuff like that, everybody had their goals. Everybody had their career life, what they want to do. And I like was stuck. I was really like stuck. And I remember I was like, sometimes I'll feel away because it's just like, I don't know what I want to do with my life. Like everybody wanted to be like, a nurse, a doctor, a firefighter, the typical, like career life. I know I chose to be a nurse because my family, you know, when it comes to the Caribbean side, they want to see that people would like graduate from college, become a nurse, become a doctor. So I wanted to be a nurse because first it was for my people. It was for my people, to like I wanted to be the first one, well second, because my big sister had graduated. I wanted to be, this well in my like mother's side, wanted to be the first one to graduate college. I was about to say high school. Girl, I've been graduate high school. But, graduate in college, become a nurse, have that career life and, make sure my people good, all this, all that. But it was never in me to be that. Then I remember I had to force myself. I was like, you know what? Let me actually do it because I took the nursing class. My mom signed me up for a nursing class, and I went for it. I just know I looked cute in scrubs. I was like, I was in a nurse because I look cute in scrubs, baby. I had my experience in the hospital, baby. I'm not. No, y'all can have it. Y'all can have that. The tolerance, I have zero patience and tolerance when it comes to unnecessary negativity and bullying in a workplace. We're all adults here. Be for real. Be for real. I just don't have the patience for that. And I'm just like, yeah, y'all can have it. Y'all can have it. I just knew that like being a nurse wasn't for me. I dropped out of college I think a year ago, last year. It was so overwhelming for me because I think I took a year break because I was like, I had like personal stuff going on. I was like, you know what, let me take a year break. And then I got back and I'm just like, this is too much. This is too much. And there's other ways because at first I was thinking about money wise. I was thinking about money. I was like, you know what? I just want to like have a good job that's going to pay me good to, provide a lifestyle I want. And I will never forget my sixth grade teacher said, never work at a job just for money. You will never be happy. That never left me. And we're talking about sixth grade. Sixth grade, when I was like, I think what, I don't know, but what age we were in sixth grade. And that never left me. So may God bless her. I hope she's still alive. May God bless her life and everything because that sat well with me. Is there any teachers that like said something to you that was very inspirational that never left you? Because that never left me. Like I grew up knowing that like if I know I'm not happy, I can't only just seek money here. It's like there's something that I know that I'm meant in this life for me to do. And it took me a while for me to actually accept that because it's not like I was running away from it. It was just the fact that like I didn't know if it was gonna bring anything, like any money. Like I was saying, I was thinking about the money part instead of me like knowing it was my purpose until years later down the line, everything came into fold. And I came to a term to accept that like I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna go for it. I'm done playing games. I made my commitment with YouTube and know how I'm going from there. What is your commitment? What do you actually want to do with yourself, with your life? What is your goal? What is your purpose? That you what is something that you always wanted to fulfill and to do with your life? Not for the sake from what your family's saying, what he's saying, what she's saying. What do you want to do? What makes you happy? What brings you joy? What brings you fulfillment? Let's do things in our like passion, our fulfillment, our calling. We're too busy chasing man, chasing man, chasing man. We're gonna keep chasing, it's gonna keep running. We keep chasing, it's gonna keep on running. So I just wanted to go ahead and let you know you're made to be a boss. Thank you guys for tuning in into my video today. If you guys did enjoy it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll go ahead and see you guys next time. Bye.